Today, Fantasy Football 101.
First draft?
How can you tell?
Look, there's a few things you're going to want to know.
It's a very special ISP. Welcome to our regularly scheduled programming. I'm Tony Masilis. Fantasy football has been around since 1962. The first league was actually called the Greater Oakland Professional Pigskin Prognosticators League. But gone are those days of having to pore over the box scores after games. The internet has made it a whole lot easier to play. Millions of people are into it, but how much do you really know about it? So Jason Horowitz from CBS Sports.com is here to give us a 101 about fantasy football.
Something along those lines.
First of all, did you know that it started in 1962?
You know what? I did not know that, but I'm more impressed that you got the research. I'm impressed where you got the research from.
Wikipedia, baby. It works every time.
Is that an actual accurate? You know, the funny thing about that is the big part about fantasy football is that people can watch every football game now. In 1962, you were lucky to be able to watch one football game, so it's impressive that they could follow that.
Well, tell us a little bit, what is fantasy football? Give us the 101 if you have no idea what it is and you're starting from zero.
Starting from zero, it's played with the actual games. You're using real players, you're using guys that are on the field, you're taking their injuries, their statistics. When they don't play, you don't get points, and you are racking up points based on how they perform in their given game.
So you're creating these fantasy teams with real players.
Yep.
Who are the hot players right now that everybody wants?
Well, you know, it changes every season and it changes every week. But, you know, heading into the year, everybody wants LaDainian Tomlinson and Larry Johnson, and Frank Gore was a big one, and Joseph Adai. Running backs are big players in fantasy football because they touch the ball more, and you get more points for touchdowns than you do for yards.
What happens if they get injured or they go to jail like Michael Vick?
Well, Michael Vick went to jail before the season started, so nobody drafted him except in a couple leagues just for the heck of it.
Is this like a gambling thing? Can I make money doing this? Not that I would.
You can make a lot of money doing this, and you know, it started off as being I don't know what happened in 1962, but for the most part, it's a group of guys or women or a group of people, co-workers, whatever it is, that get together and they have fantasy leagues. It's for office pride. Maybe it's for money. Maybe you put in $20 and you draft players. But again, it's different for every different team. It's different for every league. But the basis of it is you're playing football by the guys playing football. And just as they score, you score. And just as they win, you win.
So I guess my final question would be, let's say I want to get started. Is there one website or a couple of really
CBSSports.com? What do you mean is there one website? CBSSports.com is where you... No, there are a lot of websites where you can play fantasy football, but CBSSports.com has been an award fantasy website for a long time.
Well, Jason Horowitz from CBSSports.com, thanks for being with us. And thank you all for watching. There's a lot more information and links at our blog. And Monday, an exclusive interview. Meet an Iranian blogger who was arrested for speaking out against his government. Have a great weekend.
It's fantasy football, and Manning took y'all, but I got me the next highest pick. It ain't the dog in the fight, it's the bite in the dog.
And if you don't believe